Hello guys, привет всем, здравствуйте, добро пожаловать. Today we're going to be watching the Bourne Supremacy. And it's not even been a month since I watched Bourne Identity. And I'm so glad that me and you guys are on the same page. So you made this movie win Patreon poll, and I couldn't be happier. Because I watched Bourne Identity, I loved it so much that I'm looking forward to seeing the next movie. However, I honestly thought that the movie ended. Like that there is not going to be any continuation because it had such a happy ending. You know, Jason and Marie reuniting, being in love. I thought Jason won, and there is literally nothing more to talk about. There was a Russian voice, tell me when it's going to be over. Please don't do that. Oh, she has long hair now. So it means that it's been a long time.
I can hear Conklin's voice.
But you're sure it's not just a bad dream?
Like,
it was a mission.
Flashbacks.
It's always bad, and now it's just the same thing over and over again.
She's supportive.
I do remember something
But
good.
she always been.
All the time.
But I know that many people do write down their dreams because once you awaken, you remember your dream perfectly. But if it's been like an hour or 2 hours, then you already cannot completely piece together all the information. So some people do write down their dreams right after they been awake.
This is Survey 2. I have eyes.
Cop.
Hub.
Director Marshall from Langley.
We understand you're using the full allocation for this spy.
It's where we came out.
Mobile 1 is entering the building.
Audio contact only.
Switching to channel 1 now.
Russian! But Russians with accent.
Mobile 1 and Seller have entered the office.
Copy that.
There was something about actions. Like army actions and shit. Oh wow, well, okay, the mission didn't go as planned because she freaked out when she saw there was no light.
Are you there, Mobile 1?
I'm sorry.
Oh. And because she was just talking to Langley, right? Who were questioning her actions.
Ты поздно.
Ты поздно. You're late.
Ты получишь остальное, когда закончишь.
Oh my gosh, we're speaking with such attitude. Like, what's how we say it?
Быстрее самолет улетает через час.
Ugh.
Самолет ждет.
It's probably hard with pronunciation, right? And I would say we're doing quite an okay job, but the way how we speak it with such attitude, like, oh my gosh, like they know that we're so cool and we want to show it. I'm gonna go to the shower. Like that, you know? The way how we pronounce the sentences. The plane will be there in 1 hour. Something like that. It's and the sentences that we use are very short, like there is no more additional information, only like the facts. I cannot even imagine how you can live without even knowing where you came from, like knowing your family, and that must be so painful.
He's my friend. There's been a death in the family.
And to think, you know, he already left to India, so no one would be able to find him, and here we are, literally on the same street.
Get in.
What's wrong?
We're blown.
The cover is blown?
Alright, that's twice now. I've seen the same guy. I saw him in town. He was at the telegraph office.
Stay for a while. It could be anybody.
This is real.
Well, I would give him on the gut instinct.
Just head to the bridge.
I wonder if he gave her car chase lessons.
Marie, I
want you to do
Marie, I
it.
told them what would happen if they didn't leave us alone.
But yes, right, they don't have a choice. What the hell? No. Are you serious right now? She's gonna die in first 15 minutes of the movie? That's the only thing that actually keeping him stable. You know, and I would say normal. What a monster comes to your life and just kills the person that you love. My God, I'm gonna cry now. That was the only person who he knew, who he trusted.
The fingerprints from the one that didn't go off.
And the Germans can't match it?
Treadstone.
What the hell's Treadstone? We're going to Langley.
Я сделал все, что ты хотел. Bourne Supremacy.
Отпечаток пальцев. The fingerprint. I did everything you asked for. I cannot not smile, you know, when I hear a Russian speech. But they still, you know, very short phrases and like just throwing them in there. I'll call you soon. In a month. Is he gonna keep it or he's gonna burn it? I wouldn't want to be his enemy right now. Like the whole his world was ruined, it disappeared from him, and then she put it back together.
This is still a clandestine agency, no?
We have a lead. A fingerprint left by the assassin. What can you tell me about Treadstone? You're gonna have to give me a level 5 SCI access.
But I love her confidence. I don't see that as a failure.
You're on a very short leash. And you give a full report to the group.
Holy shit, they framed him? Oh my gosh. Aborted mission deserted. Amnesia. Well, she's in for a treat, you know. It's also going to be so messy.
I'm free right now, actually.
That sounds ominous.
Operation Treadstone.
Never heard of it.
That's a warrant from Director Marshall granting me unrestricted access to all personnel materials.
Well, something that we were trying to bury.
It was a kill squad, black on black. We closed it down 2 years ago.
I've been down to the archives. I have the files, Ward.
Jason Bourne happened. You got the files.
Jason Bourne happened.
Conklin had these guys wound so tight they were bound to snap. I'm due to retire next year, but if you think I'm going to sit here and let you dangle me with this...
And during the buy, both our case officer and the seller were killed. They were killed by Jason Bourne.
Like, he's out of hiding for now. That's it. He's gonna give them hell. That's gonna be one hell of a movie. I already love it. Every minute of it. Like, it's all so tense already.
We were negotiating a meet with Mr. Nesky when he was killed.
By who? His wife.
Turns out the assassin was one of our own. This is Conklin's personal computer. Buried in the hard drive, we found a deleted file with an account number to a bank in Zurich.
We were throwing money at him, throwing it at him and asking him to keep it dark.
It was his own account.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Marty, you knew Conklin. Does this scam?
Hey, cut to the chase, Pam.
I think that Bourne and Conklin were in business together. How's that scan?
Okay.
Jason Bourne's passport just popped up on the grid in Naples.
Contact Naples. They need to know who they're dealing with.
Hey, listen, Tom, I'm gonna call you back, okay?
Oh, hello. I wouldn't want to be on his bad side. It's just...
You're coming out of Tangiers, is that correct?
He's not gonna talk to him.
What's the nature of your visit to Naples?
I would be careful.
You're gonna play ball one way or the other.
He's an agency priority target.
I understand.
Well, they just asked for it, didn't they? Oh, all of that was on purpose? He thought of everything.
He's being interrogated by a field officer out of the consulate.
This is Pamela Landy, CI supervisor. Where do we stand?
I think you got away.
I think you got away. I think.
Last week in Berlin, he assassinated 2 men, one a highly experienced...
Wait, who did I assassinate?
No idea what you're getting into. So you read a couple of files on Jason Bourne, that makes you an expert?
You're gonna find this son of a bitch and take him down. Is that definitive enough for you?
Oh, they are so looking forward to working together.
He assassinated 2 men, one a highly experienced... Please
don't do that, please. But, oh, it's so hard to hear that.
You've been working at Treadstone for 3 years.
Because of what they had been through, they were prone to a variety of problems. What kind of
Mental
problems?
health. And who can blame them for that?
Amnesia? Before Bourne? No. You were his local contact. You were with him the night Conklin died.
It's, it's so interesting that they killed the project, right? They tried so hard to bury it. Jason told them, do not ever contact me or look for me or anything. And here they are. Like, we're right back at it.
It's coming in now. He's making his first mistake.
It's not a mistake. They don't make mistakes. There's always an objective, always a target. The objectives and targets always came from us.
She actually knows them quite well. I thought that he had gun in his fridge, or he just pulled it out. No.
It felt a little light.
Use your teeth.
What in the ether was you lost your memory?
So who's running Treadstone now?
We're the last two.
If it's over, then why are they still after me?
I don't know. I thought you were here to kill me.
Did you call it in?
The car.
Oh my! Oh! But his hands are tied, so Jason has an advantage. Holy shit, that's a very rough one. Oh my gosh! Oh my... Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh, he's gonna blow. Okay. But the fact that he knows what to do, like he didn't panic, not for a second. That's a very high-paced movie. It's like, even though there is the whole operation going on to find him, he's always one step ahead. And the fact that he's not even hiding anymore.
Nein, mein Herr, der Name wurde nicht angezeigt.
Kann ich bitte mit dem Gast Pamela Landy sprechen?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Westing Hotel, schönen guten Tag.
He found her. Okay, he found her. Holy shit. I'm so impressed, to be honest. And it's so easy, right? She was looking so hard for him. Well, guess what? Now he's gonna come to her.
Westing Hotel, schönen guten Tag. Was darf ich?
I wanted to call a guest, Pamela Landy.
Hello.
Sorry, sir, the phone's busy right now. Would you like to leave a message?
Oh my gosh, I'm so and I mean, how do you even... That's so logically correct, right? What he's doing.
Now, I want to break this out in boxes. Naples outbound.
Is he just gonna walk in inside?
I want to rerun all Bourne's Treadstone material. A parking ticket, something. Langley's offered to upload any satellite and timeline it with what we know about Bourne's movement. For all those years, we should be a step ahead of them.
But, well, you're like 5 steps behind.
Hello, Landy.
This is Jason Bourne.
What do you want?
Are you running Treadstone?
Treadstone was closed down 2 years ago. You know that. There are no missions. It's over. Have you forgotten what happened in Berlin?
Let him in this.
I need someone I know to bring me in.
There was a girl in Paris.
30 minutes, under the world clock.
What if I can't find her?
She's standing right next to you.
Oh my gosh! Oh, it's easy. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, goosebumps. Don't forget to check out my Patreon for these exclusives. And now back to movie.
We need snipers, DOD, whatever they've got. You can't really believe he wants to come in. Close.
Are we talking about protecting Nikki or killing Bourne? Bourne dead gives me nothing.
Okay, so there is like a different objectives for both of them. So maybe it's good that we're both working on it in terms of a perspective of the CIA.
Nothing in those files makes their sacrifice worthwhile.
If there's something you're not telling me, I want it now before I send that girl out there. Do you understand? If things go bad, we take him out.
They're not even hiding. I mean, you can clearly see them.
It's some sort of protest march.
Sorry, this is close.
He knew that there is going to be a protest.
Where's he going?
Tram is going to Alexander Plot Station.
Alexander.
I don't think he's in there. I think he's in a train.
Okay, Delta, let's go.
This is so tense, right? I can feel it. He knew that we're gonna send someone with a girl, right? Oh my gosh!
She's not here.
She's gone.
God damn.
He waited until the perfect moment.
I'm gonna ask you some simple questions. You're gonna answer me honestly.
Delta, give me something. I need something. They're on it. They're on it.
There were partial prints that trace back to Treadstone. They know it was you.
That is insane. Last week, I was 4,000 miles away in India.
What do you people want with me? Why are you trying to frame me? Did he run Treadstone?
Yes, Conklin reported to him.
Oh, he is going to be his next target.
Nesky,
What? What are you talking about?
Well, it's like it's all getting together for him.
You know my file. I did a job here. When?
No, you never worked in Berlin.
My first job.
No, your first assignment was Geneva.
You fucking...
Oh no! But it's crazy, you know my file, right? He doesn't even remember. Oh!
And recheck all the stairwells, all the hallways, everything.
Done. You're in a big puddle of shit, Pamela, and you don't have the shoes for it.
In a big pile of shit?
Since we
He
got
also
here
said you were
together.
running Treadstone. Should we believe that too?
And in the interest of self-preservation, you might start with that.
He's afraid now. Look at him. He's afraid. And he was killed in a hotel room. But he was killed in a hotel room together with his wife. He was shot with a gun.
All right, you put a 4-gram kill on here. It's gonna take out power to the building. You know that. And second, why put the charge all the way down here? Bourne would know.
It was staged?
What if somebody were trying to cover their tracks by blaming Conklin and Bourne?
He actually believes Bourne. But, you know...
What if you put a 4-gram...
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Are you... Oh my... Oh! Pisses me off! He actually got it. He got the whole idea. He understood. Yes, he's... Are you serious right now?
This is a live project. Your go.
Good evening, sir. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi, I wanted to get a room for the night. Actually, is room 645 available? It's fine. Thank you.
I just need your passport and
Well, we're gonna look for him in room 644.
Okay, we're there. Take the van.
Becker, how far?
Okay, we're gonna finish talking soon. Okay, everything is good. Bye bye. And those are the voices. That's what we heard before. Don't do that from the beginning. But his wife was not supposed to be there. She said, "Honey, I did not expect, but I came earlier."
Black coat, possibly leather. Maybe you just want to stay the night.
That's what Nikki said. They don't do anything random. They don't do random things. You know, he's playing this double game where he's trying to figure out who framed him and why, get some of his memory back, and at the same time just sneaking out of CIA. It's just too many parties involved. Well, and you know, the fact that he just wanted to live normally and happily ever after. Feels like everyone is onto him. Everyone is against him. Oh, shit. That was hella risky. But even the timing, he calculated the timing perfectly. Are you serious? He looked and he's like, okay, I came up with a new plan. I'm gonna do that. My mind is blown right now. Everything is perfect down to the second.
But they found Nikki. She's back at the West, and Bourne let her go.
He let her go?
Yeah.
Why did Bourne come here?
We don't know yet.
I think I'll take a cab back to the hotel. What are you thinking?
I recognize this room from a photo.
They found Danny Zorn's body.
I want you two to stay on Bourne. Check everything that's out there.
It's just ridiculous how we put all the murders onto him.
This is not a clean phone.
They can't prove anything without Bourne. You owe me.
I gave you your cut. We both got rich.
Do you hear me? He's still out there. Now get him. Get Jason.
So it's not just about his life, it's more about that if we talk to Bourne, then that's it.
I don't suppose it'll do me much good to cry for help, huh? The files disappeared, and they suspected you.
Is that why you killed Marie?
You killed Marie.
Don't even
The
put
minute you
that...
entered her life, she was dead.
Don't even put that on him.
It's what you are, Jason. A killer.
Go ahead. Go on.
Come on, do it.
She wouldn't want me to. It's the only reason you're alive.
Oh! Nice. Nice.
And Danny Zorn, what was he?
Unlucky.
Киняев Fama. He literally used the most old school Russian name, Fama. Like, you would, if you read Russian old books, then you would hear this name. No one ever uses it. And even like this movie is from 2004, right? I've never met a single person whose name is Fama.
Go on, come on, do it. Do it.
Records, and Marshall wants to know what's going on with Bourne.
He literally did their job.
Right there, there.
I had a traitor for years.
Whoa, hold on, he's just entered frame.
It's the coat. That's him.
And of course it's in the middle of the day, because why not?
Ты говорил, что Джейсон убивал меня. Вам нужна тачка? Да.
Do you need a car? We actually have that, like, around the train stations where, like, taxi drivers would be in there and we're just like, hey, do you need a cab? Do you need a cab? Well, I would say it's everywhere, but they would be very persistent though. It's like, have you seen him? Have you seen him? We found him, we found him. But we literally just told him he went there. I mean, it's not really... How did we even know where he went? Because it's like, he went this way.
Я ищу девушку 48 номера.
This is a very... Like... The thing I believe is that the woman knows everything about, like, the neighbors and shit, right? Even where the girl moved. And also the number, the license plate number that this guy had. It's like was super cool Russian plate. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, that's it. You know, I love his attitude. I wonder how many languages does Jason know? Помогите, помогите. Oh! Oh shit! This guy who was screaming at him, get away from my cab, he has such a familiar face. I wonder where I've seen him before. G-Wagon! Of course! Of course! Of course it's G-Wagon. He didn't stop Lada or anything, you know? He stopped the G-Wagon because he's just that cool. And they also, like, they were saying on the radio, like, I'm coming, but I'm in the traffic again. And it's the same guy who said that before. And what it says on the car's DPS, it's like the traffic control. So it's not technically a police, it's more like a road police that's following him right now. That's why you can see such a big difference between the road police cars and FSB, right? It's like a cool guys and like the shitty road. And he said, now it's shaking, now it's shaking. Oh my! I love a good car chase. And there is always traffic in there. Oh! How Jason still standing, I have no idea. It was such a terrible crush. Because Marie wouldn't want him to kill anyone. Check the pockets, check the pockets. Moscow changed so much in these 20 years. Holy shit. It's ridiculous.
Moshi,
Понял?
У меня нет ни денег, ни наркотиков. Вам ведь это нужно?
Stu. Возьми Stu.
Matt Damon has a pretty good Russian, I would say.
I speak English.
You're older. Does that mean a lot to you? It's because you don't know how they died. And my mother didn't kill my father.
Or advice for a kid. Okay, okay.
I killed him. Your father was supposed to be alone. When what you love gets taken from you, you want to know the truth.
And I know that he means it. But the fact that he actually went and he found her and he told her that. Yeah, well, let's say that New York looks better than Russia 100%.
I guess I owe you an apology. David Webb, that's your real name. Why don't you come in and we'll talk about it?
Get some rest, Pam. You look tired.
He's always watching her. Holy shit, you know, I thought that I loved the first movie, but turns out that the second one is something unreal. So, first of all, I loved that the movie was so high-paced that it wasn't a single boring moment in there. First of all, we visited so many countries with Jason, and they ended up in Russia somehow, you know? And I loved that through the whole movie. Like, you could hear Russian speech and some different weird pronunciation and everything. It's just, it makes watching the movie much more fun for me, of course, duh, right? But the whole story was so twisted, was so complicated, and you don't even know what to expect. But I loved how Jason operates, and that he's like this. I'm not gonna use the word superhero because he's not. He's far from that. But his actions, his logic, the way how he comes up with the plans, he's not panicking or anything. He sees the possibility and he goes for it. It doesn't even take him a second to come up with a plan. I really, really, really loved the movie. I had such a great time, and I was thinking that I want to rewatch it again already. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna rewatch it right away, but it's a great movie. So, thank you guys so much for recommending me this one. And if you want to see my full-length reaction, follow my Patreon, link is in the video and also in description. Also, please don't forget to subscribe, press like, and let me know what you think about my reaction. I also want to say thank you to my patrons, and I want to have a special shout out to the following patrons today: American Patriot X, Evan Jones, Felipe Gomez, Nicholas Nelson, Dennis, Team JC Forever. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you soon.